This is Activity 6.1 on page 146, adding controls to a form. The file we'll be working with is donation form. The Director of Building with Heart would like to have the same form for all donations made to the Green City chapter. You are going to create a donation form that can be filled out as a Word document. Number 1, add plain text content controls to the form. We're going to start by opening up our document, launching Word, and from the landing page, select Open Other Documents, click Browse, navigate to my home drive, Word Part 3, and this is Lesson 6, which is titled Using Forms to Manage Content. And again, the file we want is donation form. Select that and click Open. Step 1B says to select the donor table. So here this is formatted as a table. When you hover over, you get your table selector in the top left, which we're going to click on to select the entire table. I'm going to go up to my Table Tools Layout Contextual tab, and in the table group, we want to view grid lines to make sure that they are visible. The grid lines won't appear when printed, but they make it easier to locate cell boundaries when working with a table that is a solid color or has no borders. Place the insertion point within the right column of the first name row. So here we have first name. I'm going to put my insertion point to the cell to the right of that. I'm going to go up to my Developer tab on my ribbon, and in my Controls group, I want to select the Plain Text Content control. So that's this one here. Make sure you get your correct screen tip and you can select that. And a plain text field is added to the table where our insertion point was located. Now we're going to select the cell to the right of last name, and we're going to hit F4. The repeat command, and F4 is the keyboard shortcut for that, adds another plain text field. As I always say, depending on your keyboard, you may have to hit the function in F4. If you can't get the keyboard shortcut to work, just go ahead and insert it from your ribbon. Letter H, add plain text fields for address, city, state, phone number, email address, monthly gift, and one-time gift. So I'm hitting F4 for all of these. Again, if your keyboard shortcuts for this is not working, just insert it from the ribbon. All right, we have monthly gift and one-time gift of. Number 2, add a drop-down list content control to the form and set its properties. We're going to place the insertion point to the right cell of the receiving branch. We're going to go up to our controls group in our ribbon, and we're going to select the drop-down list content control. With the drop-down list content control selected, in our controls group, we're going to select properties. The title of this content control is going to be branch. And in the locking section, which is located here, we're going to check off content control cannot be deleted. This will prevent users from inadvertently deleting the control when they use it. Number 3, now we're going to add choices to our drop-down list. Down in the drop-down list properties section, we're going to click on our Add button. And in the display name field, we're going to enter downtown And you can see it automatically enters that in our value text box as well. Click OK. We're going to click Add again. Western King County. Click OK. And add a third time for Eastern King County. And click OK. So you should have 3 values here: downtown, Western King County, and Eastern King County. Now we're going to verify that our drop-down list works correctly. We're going to select OK from here. And you can hit the drop-down arrow for your receiving branch menu. And you have downtown, Western King County, and Eastern King County. You can hit Escape to exit your drop-down list. And number 5, we're going to add a date picker content control to our form. We're going to place our insertion point in the cell to the right of the date field. And then on our developer tab in our controls group, we're going to select the date picker control. Number 6, configure the format in which the date will be displayed. With our date control still selected, we're going to click on our properties command. And under the date picker properties section, you're going to select the second date type to show the day, month, date, and year. So this long expanded version. Click OK. Number 7, display the form in design mode. In our controls group, we're going to select our design mode command. Now our controls display editable placeholder text when the document is in this design mode. In the control for the first name, select the placeholder text, click or tap here to enter text. So you just want to highlight this text. Oh, I forgot the period. And we're going to enter the text first name and middle initial. In the control for the phone number, we're going to enter, highlight the placeholder text that's already here, and we're going to type enter direct number. And then in the control for the date, we're going to overwrite this text with today's date. Now we can turn off design mode in our controls group by single clicking on that. And now you can see our placeholder text for first name has been updated to first name and middle initial, phone number, enter direct number, and date, today's date. All right, we're going to do a save as here, file, save as, save to our current folder using forms to manage content. And we're going to update the name of our file to My Donation Form. And we'll leave this document open for our next activity.